What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free Major League Baseball home run prop show for Wednesday, September 6th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure you head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get into the home run prop show for Wednesday. And it was one of those games or days where it was close, but no cigar with our home run prop parlay. Pete Alonso came through for us. Trey Turner got scratched, so depending on your book, if you had Trey Turner as your initial parlay, you might have got some money back for Alonso if that bet got voided out. We did try to pivot to Kyle Schwarber, but the Phillies were shut out against the San Diego Padres, and at least we got Alonso. But again, it was again if you played that later parlay, or if you didn't get it voided, well, close but no cigar. But it's the perils that we take with some of these home run prop parlays. It can be very high risk, high reward, as I always say. And again, we'll go into the spiel. I don't recommend that anybody dump their whole bankroll into these home run props. They're just there for some fun, though. These plays for some side action, for some pizza money or some coffee money. Nothing to go too crazy on. Any plays that you take from here, normally I do give out a fair number of them. The home run props, I do recommend just playing them straight up. You don't have to play every single one I give out, but anything you do take from here, like I said, I recommend playing it straight. But I do know some people like to parlay these home run props. So what I always recommend is doing a round robin. Yes, it's going to drive up the cost of your bet if you do a round robin, but it's also going to give you a safety net in the event that something goes awry with your parlay. You can do it on any parlay that's 3 legs or more. If you do a 3-leg parlay, and you're $5 better, you put $5 on 3-leg parlay and then $5 in every combination of 2. I have a 5-leg parlay for you guys today. Again, these odds are going to be astronomical, but what I'm also doing is I'm round robining everything. So for me, I round robin everything by 4s, by 3s, by 2s. So, say you're a $1 better. Instead of the bet just being $1 on the 5-leg parlay, it's going to be $26, but you're playing 26 different parlays. So, if you hit 2 out of 5, you win something and you probably make your money back. 3 out of 5, you're in the serious profit. And if you hit 5 out of 5, you're turning. I've seen people turn these $1 round robins, $26 into $4,000. So it's one of those things that, like I said, high risk, high reward. But hey, if it comes through, and I really like the home run props we've got today, I think we got a good shot. And so I think that it's definitely worth looking into a round robin. Like I said, we're gonna have five props today. You don't have to play every single one. If you like to break it down into a smaller parlay, hey, by all means. But the other thing I say is I always love interacting with you guys. So let me know in the comments. Do you like the player props I'm giving out today? Do you not like them? Do you have player props, your own parlays of your own? Drop them in the comments, because hey, I've even gone in the parlays and taken a look at them and picked out some of the player props that you guys have put out, because some of those have been absolute fire. But I ask that if you do that, do it before the game start. If they're not in there before the game start, they don't help anybody. And we're trying to beat the books as a team here at Pickdawgz. One team, one goal, and that goal every single day is to get us paid, whether it's spreads, money lines, totals, player props, the list goes on and on. Like I said, goals to make the books suffer. So let's try to do that on Wednesday, shall we? Let's get into it. We're going to start with our first home run prop of the day. I'm going to go with Julio Rodriguez plus 265. He's got 4 home runs with a 333 average the last 10 days against righties. He's going against Lyon Richardson here, who's I guess is not notorious, but he's known for giving up 2 home runs in his first 2 major league pitches, and he's still pitching a great hitter-friendly Great American. J. Rod's got 27 home runs this season. 15 of those have come on the road, and he went for a 429 average with 7 home runs in the month of August. Seattle's still hot at the plate. Rodriguez has been a big part of that. I'm going to go with Julio Rodriguez at plus 265. I'm also going to look at Christian Walker at plus 400. I'm fading Chris Flexen here, who has struggled across the board this season. In day starts, Flexen a 7.22 ERA, 9 home runs allowed in 28 2/3 innings. Flexen also has an 8.42 road ERA this season. He's allowed 11 home runs in his last 7 starts. He's given up at least 1 home run in 6 of his last 7 outings, and 2 or more home runs on 4 separate occasions in that 7-start stretch. So, I got to look at Christian Walker, who did homer off of Chris Flexen when they met back on August 14th. So give me Christian Walker at plus 400. I'm also going to look at Davis Schneider for the Toronto Blue Jays, plus 410. the rookie's been a revelation for Toronto. He's got 4 home runs, 11 extra base hits in 11 games since August 19th. And against left-handed pitching this season, 7 of his 11 hits have gone for extra bases, including 5 of the 6 home runs that Schneider has hit on the year this season. Like I said, 5 of them coming against lefties. JP Sears starting for Oakland here. And while I've said in the past that JP Sears is the best shot that the Oakland Hayes, I'm just about getting over being sick, so bear with me with the couple of these. My mind's still not right. The Oakland A's have had a best shot at getting a win from starting pitching with JP Sears on the mound. Sears been struggling lately. He's been getting hit hard. I think Schneider makes Sears pay here. Sears, 6 home runs allowed in his last 4 starts. I'm going to go with Davis Schneider at plus 410. I'm also going to look at Gleyber Torres at plus 390. Now, I just don't love the price on Aaron Judge in this matchup. I can see Aaron Judge going deep against Matt Manning, but I just think there's far more value on Gleyber Torres, who's been just as valuable as of late as a power hitter. 5 home runs in the last 2 weeks. It looks like there's wind blowing out as well, which should help. I love the value on Gleyber Torres here, so give me Gleyber Torres at plus 390. And to round things out, sort of in that same vein as Gleyber Torres, Ronald Acuna Jr. at plus 350. Now again, I could see Matt Olson going yard here, but I like the value on Acuna, who's basically, I don't want to say a poor man's Matt Olson in the home run game, but that's just the comparison, right? Acuna is doing the same things that Matt Olson's doing for the most part. It's just Olson has the more quantifiable number of home runs. But, Acuna, he just hit a home run a couple days ago. I think it was a pitch that was painting the corner, and he hit that ball 121 miles per hour plus off the bat. And from an analytical standpoint, like I said, Acuna just right alongside Matt Olson. Olson leads the team in isolated power, but Acuna Jr. is second. Obviously, like I said, Olson has a ton more home runs, but, I just think that we're getting Acuna Jr. with similar production at a much better price. I think he tags Dakota Hudson, who's also given up a ton of hard contact this season. So my final play of the parlay, Ronald Acuna Jr. at plus 350. So let's do a recap of the parlay, and then again, we'll kind of just talk quickly about how to break it down. First we're going to start with Julio Rodriguez plus 265, Christian Walker plus 400, Davis Schneider plus 410, Gleyber Torres plus 390, and Ronald Acuna Jr. plus 350. Now the thing here is that I do sort of these round robin sort of tutorials and tell you guys how to play it. Do whatever you want with those 5 plays. You don't have to play a 5-leg parlay if there's a couple plays in there that you don't like. If you miss out on a couple of games, that's why I tried to start it a little bit later, because we do sometimes try to get these videos out as early as possible, but they do sometimes cut it close to the first pitch of the opening game, and I didn't love a lot of the home run action in the early games anyways. So first one's usually around 3:40 Eastern, I think, in this parlay. But again, there's still plenty of action. If you missed the 3 o'clock games, there's a couple evening games. If you don't like some of the evening games, or you just don't like a couple, you can mix and match. That's the beauty of this home run prop show, is that if there's plays that you're not all that high on, you don't have to play them. That's the thing. So if you want to play the 5-leg parlay, again, tread lightly. These are like high risk, high reward. If you put $2 on it, though, I mean, hey, couple grand on just a $2 wager. If you got a free bet, or if you're just have a couple cents in your account that you want to just get rid of, it's a great way to do it. Great way to have some fun. So again, do with it what you will. And if you want to do a round robin, you can do it with the 5-leg parlay, and you can do round robins by 2. So if you hit 2 out of 5, you win something. If you hit if you hit all 5, great. But just the way I look at it, and I'm not telling people to spend their money on a round robin. This is just the way I look at it. If I'm going to do a 5-leg parlay, and if it's within my means, I don't want to leave any cash on the table. I don't want to be the guy that's like, I'm just going to round robin by 2s. Yeah, it's going to be like $11 or $12 for the bet. But if I hit 4 out of 5, I'm going to kick myself that I didn't have the 3s and the 4s covered, because then that would have been another 5 parlays that I would have hit on top of that if my math is right. So it's just the way I look at it. Is I just like to cover off all my base on the round robin. But again, let me know in the comments your guys' strategy if you're betting home run props and home run parlays. So let's talk shop a little bit in the comment section. But again, thank you so much for joining me. We're up over 140,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. Couldn't have done it without you guys' love and support, so thank you so much for that. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that thumbs up, and again, make sure that you have notifications on. Today's a prime example of why afternoon baseball, but if you have notifications on, get notified as soon as the content drops. It does cut it a little bit close at times to the first pitch of the opening game, but with the notifications, get notified when the video drops. You get to get the plays in and get the best possible prices and most up-to-date information. If you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz and Sports Chat, please check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They are there for you to use. They'll do the heavy lifting for you. It's where we get the graphics. Those betting tools are where we get the graphics for this show directly from. What you see is what I see. They show you the player prop. They show you how often it hits. You can change the sample size, 5 games, 10 games, all games this season, you name it. And they'll show you which sportsbooks give you the best price. Nice thing about that, if you don't have an account with them, you sign up, you get a sportsbook bonus offer on us, and you're also adding to your advantage over the books that they can't take from you, which is your ability to shop lines, find the best possible number. There's other tools depending on how you like to bet. If you like betting hot and cold streaks, there's the streaks tool. If you're a parlay better, there's multiple parlay builders there that'll put a parlay together for you based on the sports you like to bet, the types of plays you like to make, and the best odds available. So there's that as well. Profitable teams, angles, underdogs, the list goes on and on. I always say we're always different in how we like to bet our bankrolls, but the one thing that unites us all is the fact that we like to make money. So check those betting tools out. I promise you, you're not going to find any tools like that anywhere. And if you find anything remotely close, they're not going to be 100% free like we're giving them to you here at Pickdawgz. So make sure you check them out and keep them in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. But thank you so much for watching. Let's crush the books on Wednesday.